Congratulations, you have completed your first virtual module, and it's also my first virtual module, so I will need a lot of input from your side to see what went well and what didn't go well, and that will be something that you'll be able to give me some input on a little bit later. So a couple of things just to be aware of. Firstly, because you guys are not able to be in front of me and to do presentations, that's where I required you to upload some kind of presentation onto the WhatsApp group. If you aren't confident in terms of doing that, please make sure that one of the presentations that you have done, that you do it in front of a colleague. Okay, and then you're going to go to the presentation form that is in your portfolio of evidence. So it's right at the beginning of all of your notes. There's a presentation thing. So let me just make this into a slideshow. All right, I don't want to do it from the beginning. I want to do it from here. So slideshow from the current slide. All right, there we go. So what you'll see here is it says the learner has an introduction, yes or no, takes their time delivering the presentation. All that you get is you get your colleague or someone who has seen you do this presentation to fill this in right at the beginning, also to give you comments and feedback on how your presentation did. If you uploaded it onto the WhatsApp, then what we can do is anyone here is able to give you some feedback, and then we are able to allow you to fill that in and make that compliant. All right, so that's your presentation. Then we're going to look at all the formatives that we have done. Okay, so over here, right at the beginning, we did a team assessment. You would put in what is your benchmark. So right at the beginning, you did your PEP on a team assessment. What was your benchmark that you chose? Then your value test, you tell me how much you got for your value test. Then formulating strategy. All right, so that strategy, you either tick or you say completed. All right, understanding your company strategy, you can tick or say completed. The team in the value chain, tick or completed. Value test for strategy and structure, tell me how much you got. Then your PEP strategy and structure, please tick or say completed. Your PEP, it's a draw. Don't worry about that. Just say not completed. Then your value test for what do customers want. This is my daughter in the background, so I hope you're enjoying this soundtrack. Okay, so when you go to value test, what do customers want? Please make sure that you put in what score you had. All right, then PEP for ACE Technologies. Then you tick if you made sure that you did that project. Okay, so that's ACE Technologies and Union Automation. Then revitalizing Ronaldo's. Please make sure that you tick or say completed. Value test, so how much did he get for a role of the junior manager? Then you can tick junior manager rating, or you can put in what rating you gave. So out of 250, put in that amount, something out of 250. And then if you did your best practice for the junior manager, then tick that. All right. Then what will happen is either someone who has done this module with you will sign there, or when you see me again, I will sign there as your facilitator, or you can use a colleague as your witness. All right, then you are technically compliant in terms of this module. The last thing that you're going to do, and this is quite an important thing if it is possible for you to do it, is in your workbook, the last possible page is something called the PEQ. Okay, PEQ is just our way of saying a survey with some feedback for us. So let's rotate the view. Okay, we're going to do this one counterclockwise. All right, so here it is. So it's in your workbook. It's on paper for you. So you're going to put in your name, your date, and you're going to give us some feedback. So we spoke about customer service. So you're going to do some customer service feedback for us. And then as I said, please give us some feedback on how you found this virtual module. It's been a bit of a test for us. So hopefully it's come through okay and that you were able to understand it. But anything that you have noticed, anything that you think that we should improve, please help us. in terms of giving us feedback. And when you are done with it, I please ask you, would you take a photo of it and then upload it onto our WhatsApp group? It just helps a lot so that we can generate reports and we can already start to implement those kinds of changes that we need to do. But guys, it's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing you in person and engaging with you again in a couple of weeks' time, just to make sure that we're all on track. So have a good day, and thanks for being with us.